afternoon, everybody. Good afternoon. I hope everyone's week has been well. I know mine has been quite hectic, even though I started off coming back from vacation, and it just seems like I want to be like all hell was breaking loose, but things were going on and things are still happening. But guess what? God is still good. He is greater than any circumstance or situation, and I'm still gonna give him praise. Hey, welcome in, Dr. Cone 33. Welcome in. All right, so today I'm going to give you 4 tips about marketing your book after publication. And so just in case you are new to my page, my name is Ashley M. King. I'm a self-publishing strategist, award-winning editor. You can definitely visit my website, Ashley M. King, to learn more about me. But we're going to talk about marketing your book. And you should always be marketing your book when the idea hits and even when you're writing it. But a lot of times authors do not do that. They market their book after it has been published. And so I'm going to give you 4 tips or 4 things to do to market your book after it has already been published. And this is given the assumption that your foundation is good. And hey, Ebony Lee Clothing, welcome in. And when I say your foundation is good, that means that your book cover is well designed. If it's a nonfiction, your title or subtitle gives an idea of what your book is about, right? That's one thing that I see authors do not do. And also the book summary, which is the content on the back side of the book. Your sales copy is good. It draws people in. It makes them want to open the book and read about it. All right. And then also keywords. Now, the 4 tips that are going to be used can be applied to your website, to Amazon, or any foundation like Ingram, Spark, or Draft to Digital, any platform that you plan on using. But I am going to focus on Amazon heavy as far as some of these. Well, no, I'm not even going to be focused on Amazon. These tips are applicable to anything. But the next one is your keywords. You want to make sure that you have some good keywords when you are using Amazon. Should turn off my notifications when you are using Amazon or any of those platforms, because your keywords are what people are typing in when they're searching for a book in your genre. All right, so keywords, even though I say keywords, these can be phrases as well. Generally, Amazon gives you 7 boxes to fill in, up to 50 characters. However, I personally use, if I'm able to fit in 2 phrases or 2 words within 1 key box, I would definitely do that. Some people say that 7 is all you need. Some people recommend more, but if it doesn't hurt, I definitely go ahead and try to pack, I don't say as much in, but keywords that are applicable to the book that I am publishing and marketing. All right, and so some ways that are free that you can use to figure out the best keywords for your book is actually Amazon, I guess the autocomplete. When you start typing into Amazon at the very top in the search bar, you can say how to, and then it'll drop down and let you know what people are typing in. You also have Google AdWords, Wordtracker, and Keywordspy. Even though those are different platforms that kind of focus on Google, generally those are the same keywords that people will be typing into Amazon. Once again, those are 2 separate search engines, but those can help you because platforms like Ingram, or when you are running Amazon ads, I think you can put up to 250 keywords up in there. So sometimes the more the merrier. So those are just some tools you can use. Once again, Google AdWords, Wordtracker, and Keywordspy, and of course Amazon's own autocomplete when you start typing things in. One of the resources I personally use when I'm doing my keywords on Amazon is Publishers Rocket, and I will put a link in my bio. But if you are on my email list, I definitely promote this and tell people about it. All right, so into the 4 tips for today. And once again, I just want to make sure your foundation is good. All right, it's actually contact the media, bloggers, and influencers. So this is something that I actually started off last year. I joined Gloria Chu PR. I would say that, yeah, Gloria Chu, CHOU PR. Joined her program as far as learning to write press kits or PR letters, when to, go after the media, the industry, and it has really helped me out. Got some stuff picked up not only for myself, but some other authors as well. I actually tried the whole influencer thing last year. I only did it once. And I know there's a numerical thing, just like in marketing. You have to do things more than once. I only tried it out once. It was okay. It definitely didn't, yield the results that I wanted. But you could try it out. I'll probably do it out later. But once again, the first one is contact the media, which has helped me out. Haro, help a reporter out, HARO.com is a source that you can use. But I actually wanted to be able to learn how to type out, professional press kit, send that out to actual media contacts, how to find them on Twitter, on LinkedIn, all of that stuff. And that has helped me out as well as authors that I work with. Number two, and I've been doing this and this helped me out tremendously, is to actually write guest posts or articles on other people's platform. So of course you want to reach out to them as long as they have the same target audience, right? You don't have to have the same topic per se. And let me explain that. So if you were having someone writes a blog for interior designers, right? That's all about how to design the house or whatever. And one of the topics they want to expand upon, or you see that they've talked about on their blog before, is actually starting your interior designing business. And you as an author, you have a book that talks about how to make six figures in your business. So you will reach out to the owner of the blog or whomever and say, hey, I see that you have a blog. Hey, Uniquely Key. So, hey, I see that your audience is interior designers and that you're talking to them about how to start a business in interior designer. And I actually have a book about how to start six figures in your business. Is it okay if I write a blog tailored to your audience and provide a link to my website? That has worked for me and my authors a lot. And this is great because it builds backlinks, and not to get all technical, but when you want your site to be an authority site, then you in Google, searches and crawls the internet and see that there are plenty of websites that have links to your website, to your blog, and to your articles. You are building up the authority of your website. And I tell authors, part of building your brand, is more than just colors and all the things. You definitely want to have a website as well. So number two is to write guest posts and articles. And like I said, you want to reach out to them. You don't have to have the same subject matter, but you want to have the same audience. So once again, the owner was her blog was about interior design, and she had a topic about how to start your business. You are an author that talks about creating six figures in your business. That's how you tie that in and explain to them how you can help the audience. Number three is to definitely use your email list. A lot of authors skip this overall. Use your email list and even social media. You posting once or sending out an email once is not going to do the job. I think I saw just 2 days ago that people are bombarded with 70,000 marketing images, messages a day. So you just sending something out once about your book, about whatever the program that you have going on, that's not going to cut it. Let me tell you something. McDonald's, I don't even think all these commercials, they're not asking or they're not apologizing for running their commercials 10, 12 times a day. And you ain't complaining about it either. Either you're going to fast forward if you're recording, you have the option, you don't change the channel. It is what it is. So don't be afraid to utilize and promote your book in your email list on social media. And once again, please post more than once. Don't have your feelings hurt if you only posted once and no one commented and responded. Okay. And the last one here that I have away is to actually give away your book for free. And you're probably like, Ashley, that's stupid. Why would I give my book away for free? Your book, if you look at it like this, is like a business card, your calling card. and it shows that you are the authority in the subject matter that you've written in. And I've done this at least twice, and it has worked out for me. I have a book, I don't think I have any of my books with me, about how to, start your book, how to write a book. And it may cost me around $6 or so to print the book, and I sell it for $20. And so I gave it away to this lady that was part of an organization of women entrepreneurs. There are plenty of entrepreneurs that I've come across that wanted to write their book. So I gave it to her because she had the desire to write a book. And in exchange, about 3 months later, she actually reached out to me to do a class to teach the subject matter of my book to her audience. And I've had some follow-up, and I've had some sales because of that. Also, leverage your book to gain speaking opportunities. And, you may not say that you are a speaker, but being able to sell in front of the room, get a speaker opportunity, definitely helps. One, it builds a trust, because if that particular person that's putting on the event brought you in front of their platform, in front of their audience, then that builds some trust that, hey, this person thinks highly of you. And two, they get a taste of what you're about. Like, once you get in front of them and they hear you speak, they seem that, you're well equipped to speak about what you're talking, and they trust you. That definitely helps, build your authority. And so I was able to leverage my book. I think it was for millennial counselors or therapists. I'm not quite sure. And I had my book, A Millennial Entrepreneur. Once again, both audience were millennials, but this was talking about therapy and counseling, and mine was talking about entrepreneurship. Generally, when someone is in counseling or therapy, they want to start their own practice. Not everyone, but for most part, some people want to start their own practice. So the book's about entrepreneurship. So for those that have the desire to start their own practice, that book, Millennial Entrepreneurs, was a great tie-in to their audience. And so they allowed me, I think they gave me about a 10-minute window to speak to their audience and sell from the stage. And guess what? I had people to come to my table afterwards, and I actually booked a client that day, being able to leverage my book for a speaking opportunity. So just a recap on those 4 different ways. And once again, there's so many more. These are just some very, easy, some are free. Most of them are free, but it is going to require your time, your energy, and your effort. And for most of these, this is something that, my team and I help authors with. So one is to contact the media. Bloggers or influencers. The program that I joined was Gloria Chu PR, Gloria CHOUPR.com. That's a free plug. She ain't paying me for that. But that's a program that I am in. It is a 1-year program that she teaches you about PR and pitching yourself out there. Number 2 is write guest posts and articles. This is something before I joined the program that I kind of knew about, and so that has helped me to get my brand onto other platforms, on other blogs and websites, and I've been able to do that for other authors as well. 3, use your email list and social media. Guys, do not be afraid to post multiple times. One time is not going to cut it. People are bombarded with marketing messages 24/7 all the time, on their phone, on their TV, on the radio, on podcasts. You cannot be afraid to market your book, right? And number 4, give it away and leverage it for a speaking opportunity. These are just 4 of the many ways to market your book after publication. And like I said in the beginning of the video, you should always be marketing your book at the idea that you have a book, during the writing process, throughout the whole, from idea to publication, you should be marketing your book. All right, and once again, my name is Ashley M. King. I am the Get It Done Queen. I help people of faith tell their story by writing a book and leverage their message to create brands and not just books. You can learn more about me at ashleymking.com. I will put the link to Publishers Rocket, which I talked about before about the keywords, in my bio and on my platform, depending on where you're watching this video. And I believe that's it. If no one has any questions, I just ask that y'all enjoy the rest of your Saturday and have a blessed day. And remember that God is greater than any circumstance or situation that you are going through. Amen. All right. So y'all take care and stay blessed.